This is Gina with McMinnville Parks and Recreation. This is hoop video number 2 where I'll be going over some more hoop movements. We're going to start out with a figure 8. So when you're holding onto your hoop, you're going to hold it out to the side and you're going to cross it down in front of your body, lift it up and cross it again, like you're making 2 giant X's in front of your body. Then as you get the hang of that, you can just let it kind of go. Make sure you hold onto it tight so it doesn't get away from you. So that's the figure 8. Next one we're going to do is pass it around our body. So you're going to hold it out in front of you. You're going to let go with one hand so that you can reach back and grab it with the other and pass it back and forth. You can do this slowly at first and then speed up as you get more practice with it, or you can reverse it and go the opposite direction. Sometimes that's a little harder to do. Okay. Next we're going to go over some tossing. When you're tossing, you want to make sure that you are watching the hoop as it goes up into the air, and also you need to move your body. Don't toss the hoop and then stand still. You've got to follow the hoop through the air so that you have the ability to catch it. So we're going to start with some small ones to start with. So I'm just holding onto the hoop. I'm watching it as it releases from my hand and then catch it. Right? Because they're so small, I'm not having to move around, but as we get bigger with these, you'll see my feet have to move a little bit. So we'll go up and catch it, up and catch it, up and catch it. All right, then we're going to go even higher. If you have the space or if you're outside, you can definitely toss it a little bit higher. So you're up, I move, and I catch. Right, and I'm watching it. Never take my eye off that hoop. And I make sure that my hand is my arm is extended out, because if your hand is here and you go to catch it, the hoop's going to hit you in the head. So definitely make sure your arm is stretched out. That'll kind of keep it from hitting you in the head. Right? Next hoop movement that we are going to go over is an around the body move. This one's a little tricky and a little confusing, but once you get the hang of it, it'll make a little more sense. So I'm going to hold the hoop with my right hand, and then underneath, I'm going to put my left hand so you can watch my watch. And then what we're going to do is turn it in towards your body. So it's across, this arm is fully extended, I turn it in, and it's going to go around my body. So now I'm kind of all twisted up, and then I just kind of let the hoop rotate in my hands, and then I step out of it. So let's try that again. I'm here, so I have it extended out. So if I go like this, fully extended, I turn to grab onto the hoop, pull it towards me, let it come down my body, and I step out. So quickly, it's like this, and step out. Right, next one we're going to do is pass it on the ground. So we did the boomerang last time where we tossed it out in front of us and had it come back to us. Now what we're going to do is hold it in one hand and pass it to the other hand. So we just kind of push it against the ground so that it passes back and forth. And once you've practiced all of those, you can put a whole bunch of those movements together and make a mini routine.